A picture. Good morning, it's Margaret Fetty at the University of Sewing and it is Facebook Live, and Rachel is here with me, so
Good
it's
morning.
always more fun with Ju.
TGIF, you guys. It's Friday.
And it's the first Friday of October.
And it's my mother's 79th birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Chris.
birthday! Oh, that's wonderful. So, I know we have some things to cover today, but I want to make sure that we don't forget to talk about our Paris sweepstakes.
Yes.
And our cuddle event that is coming up.
And our auction.
So many things. So let's start off with the giveaway.
Okay. All right, guys. So if you are watching on Facebook Live, thank you so much. Hit that share button. Put in the comments that you shared. Do that in the next 24 hours. So until Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m., then you will be entered into our drawing to win our wonderful giveaway today. So we have this large Bernina Meet Me in Paris tote bag. It's one of those great, this is great for projects, it's great for fabric, it's great for groceries. It's one of those tote bags you're going to be able to use for just everything. But wait, we're not done yet, because we also decided to put in these two fat quarters from Blank Fabrics. Look at how cute these are. I am loving the little floral print on this one, and then of course some happy little pink bubbles right there. So go ahead and hit that share button. Put in the comments that you shared. We really appreciate when you do that. Small business, this is how we get the word out. Make sure you encourage your friends to share it. And who knows, they might win something. Isn't winning something so fun? Yes.
Okay, so we have this great foot that is on sale right now, 25% off. It is called the 38 Piping Foot. And I'm just going to tell you that this is great for so many things other than just piping. What it has that is so unusual is it has these different levels. Ooh. So what you can do with this is anything that you are sewing along, top stitching wise, any kind of piping of course works, or braid. So you have this thicker section of fabric, but the other side is thin. This will keep your foot level, and you will be able to just sew right now. Of course, you can only do a straight stitch with this, but it is fabulous. I have used this before, and it just makes everything so much easier. So
you can get right up close to those really wonderful decorative details.
So that is a really great foot. You should totally get that. It is just a wonderful thing to have in your arsenal. So Dave brought over the map. Our map. Now I'm going to just tell you, once we got every single state in the Union, and we got Israel and Puerto Rico, and we decided that we got lazy about it. I'm just going to admit it. We got lazy about it, and we didn't end up putting any more, because there wouldn't be enough in Indiana the state of Indiana on this map isn't big enough. And so we have a lot more. We would have a lot more on here.
We did add one this week. This yellow one in California. We had some people visiting us from California this week. So
Wyoming doesn't have as many. We've had tons of people get things from Wyoming. So we want you to know that that's true. But look at that one. Dave's got Houston marked. Why do we have Houston marked?
Well, coming up is the International Quilt Festival in Houston. It's the annual huge quilt festival that goes on in Houston. And, of course, Bernina is going to be represented there, which is really, really exciting. And what's also really exciting, what gets people really excited, is that there are usually some very big specials and deals on machines there. But remember,
that's in Houston.
That's in Houston. So if you...
And you can designate, our store to be your store, by the way.
If you
Just so you know, if you decide to purchase a machine at the Houston International Quilt Show through Bernina, you can tell them, we want the University of Sewing to be our store. and then that purchase will get credited to us. We will be your dealer. We can educate you and all those things. But I want you to know that we decided that we are also very willing to just let you cut out the middleman and just come, give us a call, say, Margaret, they have this price for this machine, and I would like to get it. Would you honor that same deal? Well, of course, we have to hear what the deal is, and you have to be really clear about it, because a lot of times what you don't hear is, oh, by the way, this is going to cost you extra. So get it written down for you. Don't let them just give you a price and not write it down, because it will make a big difference as to what you actually get in that deal. But what I want you to know is that we know about a specific deal that is coming up on our lovely 990.
990. We can't say it out loud, but
It is so wonderful of a deal.
It's going to be redonky-donk, you guys. Like,
But
insane deal coming up.
It is an insane deal, but we want you to know that there's also some things you can get inside of that deal. Well, okay, there's two different prices. One is just the machine, the embroidery unit, and the typical stuff you would get with the 990. But the other deal, you can get a gift with purchase.
You get an amazing gift with purchase.
And it is it's only $1,000 difference.
500.
No, it's $1,000.
Oh, it is 1,000?
It's
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
$1,000 difference. No, it's $1,000 difference. So that, we want to tell them what comes in the gift with purchase.
Oh, yes, the gift with purchase
So
is
let's tell them.
insane. Okay.
You just passed it.
There it is. All right, so the 990 bundle that they are offering, if you decide to purchase this incredible machine, remember, this is the machine that's going to do everything and do it perfectly. I mean, this is absolutely the top of the line machine in the top of the line brand. You are talking about the absolute best of the best. Right now, for just $1,000 more, if you purchase this machine, you are getting their luggage set, which I think they sell for something like $2,500 usually,
No, it's
or
not quite that much. It's about $1,500.
and then you get the version, the V9 software. That is your embroidery full version of the software, so you can digitize your photos, do anything that you want. It's basically like Photoshop for embroidery. You get the OESD embroidery bundle, and you get a Skills Hub card so that you can learn all about these different features. This is incredible.
It is just such
Incredible.
a nice deal. And this package is something that we can only offer for 2 weeks. This very special pricing that we can't tell you about. It is just going to be from October the 6th through the 20th of October. If you are interested in this, you have to call us. We will tell you the pricing. We will tell you what's included. We will give you all the information. And you can put a deposit down on it, because actually, we did not know about this deal until the end of last week. So it was
seriously.
a brand new surprise for us.
It was a surprise for everybody. We were all like, what? What's happening? Writing it down.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
So that is, that is what the story is with this. But what I want to make sure you understand is you can lock it in just by giving us a deposit. And then when the machine comes in, you can finish paying for it. So, that is something we've always done with machines we don't have in the store. Because last week we sold a 990.
So now
We
only have the floor model of
We
the
only
990.
have the floor model. So, not
This
that you
is
can't
gonna be-
come in and buy the floor model. Of course you can. So we can take care of that too.
So we can't tell you what the specific deal is, but I will say, if you have been thinking about a 990, but you've been worried that you would have to compromise to get something a little bit lower level, really give us a call, because there might be some very comparable pricing going on.
It's really,
Wink.
really an amazing thing.
It's really an amazing deal.
So those of you who have been thinking about this, remember what we do for you when you buy a 990, regardless of when you buy the 990. We deliver it to you, okay? You also get an amazing discount on our cabinets. So you can get a cabinet with it, you can get the machine, you can set up your entire sewing room, and now you can get it for some really, really unbelievable pricing. So again, only lasts 2 weeks, so make sure that you really, if you've been debating this even slightly, talk to us. We can do something
Give
for you.
us a call. Give yourself a treat and give us a call.
That's for sure.
Okay, are we going to be talking about Hot Buys next?
No.
Oh, no, that's right. We've got all of our events coming. Oh, my gosh, there are so many things.
No, we have to talk about the cuddle event.
Cuddle event. I'm going to put on the scarf because it's so cozy.
Oh, there you go. Yes, it's very cozy, and you look very chic in it.
I feel very chic.
Do you know what you get if you sign up for the cuddle event? Well, one, you are going to get all the fabric to do 3 different projects. One is this lovely infinity scarf that Rachel was wearing. Another is I believe this is a little throw.
Yeah, little like lap blanket.
And then the
so soft, you
other
know.
thing you're going to get is this wonderful pillow cover. No, you don't get the insides, but you get, you don't get a pillow form. But you will be able to make all 3 of these things in this event. I love these pillows that are the envelope style. They're so easy to get the pillow form in and out of them.
So
and
you can wash it.
And you know what I bet else you would learn how to do is something like this little cuddle blanket that we did. We just sew in place and then we put this edge on it. And this is totally reversible because it's double lush velvet.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to learn a lot. You are going to be using sergers and everything from the 850, 860, or L890. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about the event, which is on November 7th and 8th, that Bernina decided for the entirety of October, November, and December to offer an amazing price on the L890. And the L890 is this gorgeous machine right here.
Oh, it's not turned on. Let's turn it on so you can see it. So this is so every time my husband and I do a DIY project, which is pretty frequently, we always declare that one tool is the real MVP. We always say like, oh yeah, like that. The mallet, he's the real MVP of the bathroom remodel.
Okay.
They're the real. This L890 Serger cover stitch machine that I just got for myself, this guy is the real MVP. I have been using it for, I'm working on a t-shirt quilt. I am working on a little surprise for my mother for her birthday. I can say that because I know that she doesn't have enough Wi-Fi signal to watch video on her phone. They live in the middle of nowhere.
So, what it also can do is you can use the quilting cuddle, and I did little wonderful rolled hems on it that now look like little pin tucks. How cute are these? And sewed together different blocks using the L890, and look at all of these matched up corners. My little quilt that I started to make, all of these matched up corners. This machine can do it all. You can make quilts with it. You can make clothes. Look at this gorgeous top that Rachel's wearing today. In the top that I'm wearing, I actually did quite a bit of work on there. There you can see the hem where I serged the edge. And let's see if I can find a seam here somewhere. I know there's a seam. Look, serge seams. Everything is serged so that everything looks neat and as if it was store-bought.
Mm-hmm. So
you can do clothes, you can do quilts, you can do all kinds of home deck things. This is a wonderful, wonderful addition to your sewing room. And now, for the month of October into November, if you purchase a L890, you are going to get the cuddle event for free.
yes. So that means that that's going to be such a great way to just learn a bunch of the features on top of the training that we give you. But you then also get to go and actually like right away go and make a bunch of products. And so you get to see everything that you can do. Also, if you do decide to purchase this, we're allowed to say the price of this,
Yes.
right? Yes. So originally this is $8,749. It is currently on sale. It's 30% off. It is $5,499. That is,
It's
over $3,000 off. Like that's insane.
But that's not all. For an additional $1,000.
And if you get an extra $1,000, you will get the bundle. You get there's another great bundle that goes with this. So you get the L890, the big box set. It has just all kinds of accessories. You get the accessory kit. You get the accessory case because you get all these wonderful feet with it so that you get to do it. You get the Big Book of Serging. Those big books are fantastic. They really break down in easy to understand language how to use this machine, all of the different things that you can do with it. It is fantastic. And of course you get that Skills Hub card. So even after your training, even after the Cuddle event, if you're like, well, I'm still really curious about how to do this, you can either take some training on that, you can pick a fun project, all kinds of things.
So we have these available and there's plenty of them right now. So if you are interested in this.
And it's handsome. It's a handsome.
It's a great machine.
And another great thing, and somebody else pointed this out, is that she was a quilter and she was sitting in front of this and she's just like, oh, this is a serger. And I said, yeah, this is a serger. She said, oh, I'm not as scared of this one as I am of most sergers because this looks like a sewing machine. And I said, yes, exactly. That is absolutely part of the point, is that it behaves and threads very similarly to a sewing machine. So like if you are not familiar with sergers, and they've always been a little bit intimidating because you're like, what's a looper? What's happening? Why are there so many threads? Where's the bobbin? You don't have to be scared of this one because it acts just as really similarly to your sewing machine, but can do so much. This entire top, by the way, not a single stitch done on a sewing machine.
Right.
Every single part of this done on the serger.
Well, I can't say that. This is a very satiny viscose, so some of it worked better on the sewing machine.
Yeah,
but it was a combo. I was able to finish my edges, and then I was able to put it over on my sewing machine, use my dual feed feature, and it cooperated much like any fabric you want to sew and just have not any problems. Now, I want to remind everybody that we still have the Pro packages available for our 7 series. So if you decide to buy a 700, a 735, a 770, or a 790, we have a bunch of Pro gift packages that they're different for each one. There's a quilting one, a sewing one. There is a embroidery one. So depending on which machine, they will come with one of these. And if you buy the 790 Pro, it comes with all of them.
All 3.
So that's pretty exciting.
If you get the 770 or the 735 and you decide to add the embroidery unit to it, then you get the embroidery bundle and either the sewing or the quilting bundle, depending on which one you have. So how cool is that?
Very cool thing. Those bundles are fabulous. They come with almost everything you need to get started, and so you're not having to buy a lot of extra things. We need to go over to the long arms,
yes,
and
we do need
you
to
know
go
what?
to the
I'm
long
pretty
arms.
sure we didn't turn on Qmatic. So I'm going to turn. You start talking about this lovely.
All right. I need to remember what the deal is. So right now we have deals on our long arms. Yes, there we go. So right now there is an incredible sale happening with the Q20 on the studio frame. That's what this guy is. We have it hooked up to the Qmatic, but right now we have it released from its from its belts, so that it's actually set up right now for free motion quilting. Look at how easily. You guys, this is exactly what I have in my home right now. I love it. I love this machine so much. It is just my baby. Oh, I adore it. On the 10-foot frame, So you get 104 inches of quilting space in this 10-foot frame. And this right now is on an insane sale. So
it is so good.
It's so good. So the original price of this is $18,449. By the way, that's what I paid for mine. I'm just going to set that out there. I am not mad.
How long ago did you buy it?
I bought mine 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 years ago, I paid the MSRP price for this. It is now on sale for $5,000 off. $13,449. You can get the Q20 head. You can get the studio frame. If you have been thinking about going, if this is something that you have been dreaming about, thinking about, wanting, desiring, now is the time to do it. I am astonished that they are able to offer it at this price, honestly, because of with everything that's been going on, and everything's getting more expensive. I mean, come on, you can't walk into a grocery store without dropping $100, right? But you, on top of this, just like with everything else, not only is this incredible machine and frame on sale, but for an extra $3,000, you will get the long arm frame bundle, which includes the what does it include? It's the big box. Yes, it's the big box, and I believe a batting bar. Yes, and you get the batting bar, so you can actually hold your big roll of batting. I don't know about you, but I always have these 25-yard rolls of batting, and they're just rolling around my studio right now. I could really use a batting bar. So so you get all kinds of amazing accessories to go with this. I am very happy for you and not at all jealous that you get to have this deal.
Because you're not jealous because you have one.
I'm not jealous that I have one. And it's awesome, and I love it.
And how much are we charging for delivery and setup?
Oh, well, that's going to be just, it really is. It's a huge markup of $0.
But there's a value then, isn't there?
It is amazing. So most places will charge you
Anywhere from
$1,000
$1,000 to $2,000 depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you're adding Qmatic, it's going to be an upcharge of that. If it's certain distances, it's going to be an upcharge on that. It is going to be, and even we have to do some of that if we're going really far. If we're going to Ohio or we're going to some far-flung place in Kentucky, we're going to charge you more for that. But if we can go there, set up in a day, and come back, usually we do this for free. So we really, really want you to consider where you are purchasing that long arm from. Will they give you those deals? Do they charge you extra for training? We do not charge extra for training.
No.
We bring you in. Now, we do some kinds of training. If you're doing something specialized, we do charge for that. But your basic training on your long arm, how to set it up, what to do. We also send you videos and we send you information. So again, you are not going to be struggling. Also, there is now a Skills Hub card that we can give people that will give them the Bernina training on the long arm too.
Oh, I didn't know that they had long arm training. Oh,
they
that's
do.
really fun. We love these machines. Margaret loves her Q24. I love my Q20. Like, we want you to love them as well. And because we have experience with them, we have all the knowledge. We have all the tricks and all the secrets. There are no secrets, actually, because we'll just tell you. Like, none of this is like specialized information. We want you to have all of the information. We want you to know it all. All right. So now we are moving on to the Big Mama Jamma. This is Margaret's baby now.
This is mine. And what I am currently doing is I am actually taking my design and making it fit into a border area that I've got. I'm very excited about being able to do this. And I can actually do it on the screen. So if I can see the screen, I can do it on the screen.
It's a little bit hard when there's a camera in your
yes,
face.
that is always a little challenging. I'm going to go ahead and in one of the areas, I'm putting that So, oh, that's too big. I thought that was going to be that size, but maybe this is the size. So we'll try that. They're almost got it, 10.5. How about 10.5? Let's go. Okay, so what I'm doing is I have got my head of my machine being able to see how big that border is. Once I know how big the border is, I can actually, and you can measure this and you can put it in the keypad, which is very cool. And so I am going to be able to go ahead and I'm going to be able to put in the numbers, and I'm going to be able to move things where they belong. And if I could get this guy to be nice to me,
You have to hit the check.
I do have to hit the checkpoint. So here we go. I have got it just about set up and ready to go. Now I can trim off the extra edges that I don't need. And guess what, guys? I'm going to be able to go ahead and stitch this out in no time. And it is fascinating because we found some beautiful thread for it.
Gorgeous
I've
thread.
got this set up and ready to go. So today I have basted the quilt on here. And if you want to come and see it in action, it is great. Now, Rachel, tell them about the deal on this.
So the deal on this right now, this is a deal as well. So if you have been interested in getting a pro frame with the Q24, now it doesn't matter which size pro frame.
No, it can be a 9 foot.
9 foot, 11 foot, or the big 13 foot, but you have the option to choose. For the Q24 head, which gives you that huge quilting area, the biggest quilting area that Bernina offers, with the Qmatic, when you bundle that all together, the original price of that is $44,998. So right around $45,000. How about just $12,000 off of that price?
Now, how about for the people who say, that's a lot of money, Rachel? What's Dave say?
It's cheaper than a bass boat. think about how expensive. We were actually joking the other day. Somebody was saying, heard Dave say that line, that's cheaper than a bass boat. Somebody said, yeah, by the way, guys' hobbies are so expensive. And I'm like, yeah, my husband owns 12 cars and 14 guitars. Do you think that he argued with me about my long arm? No. Because I was able to point that out. Okay. So this is on sale right now. The Q24, the Pro Frame, the Qmatic, which we have in stock, yes?
A pro frame? We have a pro frame on a Q24, yes.
So
Yes.
we can get it to you right away. That is on sale from now until the end of the year for $32,999. It is $12,000 off.
And it is just shocking. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to correct you, but it is 13. There is a 9 foot, there is a 12 and a 13
Oh,
foot.
it's a 12 and a 13.
Yes, it's okay, but I just want people to know if they're, by the way, one of the things that we can do for you is we have these lovely mats that you can borrow. You can take them home. You can roll it out in your space and make sure that the long arm of your choice is going to fit in your space. That's just always helpful because people don't count on the fact that they at least have to get around one side of it.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily have to get around the whole back of it, but they have to get to the one side of it. And if they want to do something like pantographs, you may want to be able to have it on casters so you can move it. Mm-hmm. And you need to make sure that your room will actually work for that. And we've done this so many times, guys. We can help you. We can make sure that you get the right one for your space, I promise.
Yes.
They're so much fun. They are just so much fun. So what I want to make sure that you think about and do is go ahead, and if you've been thinking about long arms, don't forget we have everything and in stock, from a sit-down unit to the frames to the very biggest. So from the very smallest to the very biggest, they're all here. They're all ready for you to demo. Rachel and I are here generally in either day. And there isn't a day of the week that we aren't available to be able to do that for you. We can show these to you.
And
Now,
I love demoing the long arms.
yes, she does. It's
love
ridiculous.
It. I love it. The other day I had a little boy come in with his grandparents, and I was like, "Do you guys want to try it out?" And this little 3-year-old just went. He said, "I'm making a maze," and he started stitching on the long arm, and like Grandma and Grandpa were just so astonished because they were just like, "He's just able to do that," and I'm just like, "You're able to do it too. Everybody can do this."
Yeah,
And
it's a lot of fun.
You
It's a
get
lot of
training. We have classes. We want to build up your confidence. Like
it is. It's a lot of fun.
we want you to explore this. Oh, and we have people.
customers.
We have customers. So
Okay.
I will be heading out.
So, we want to tell you thank you for joining us this whole day. Don't forget to look at all of our events, and please go online to our website and click on the link for our auction for our Pakistani school, because we have an auction of really fun things on there, and you can get maybe a Christmas gift for somebody, or maybe you want to just get one of them for yourself, and it will help support the Pakistani school. Everybody have a wonderful Friday. We will see you tomorrow for Facebook Live.